This is all the Real Madrid news that came out today, and I'm starting out with this. Only one more game before the international break, and there was no training today. The players had a day off. Now we all know we won the game against Real Oviedo 3-0. Well, the Oviedo fans were holding beach balls at the stadium to mock Vinny Jr. for not winning the Balón de Oro last year. And according to Diario AS, there were racist chants towards Vinny and Mbappe last night. At least 2 fans were chanting this word, and Oviedo fans booed Vinny throughout the game. He responds obviously with a goal and assist in 30 minutes. Thibaut Courtois also faced 3 shots on target in the last 2 matches. Now everybody was saying there was a foul in the first goal. Well, this player from Oviedo came out and he said this. At the beginning, I thought Chouameni doesn't touch the ball, but when I see the video later, he touches the ball first and I didn't say anything. It's clean, no foul. Now yesterday, there was news about Ceballos leaving. He posted this on IG, he said last dance. And well, from that point on, we got news about Dani Ceballos and Marseille. Marseille are keen on signing Dani Ceballos. Initial talks took place, not an easy deal. Loan with option to buy being discussed. Now, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. Real Madrid and Marseille are in negotiations for Ceballos. Loan with option to buy being discussed, possibly mandatory. Andy also said this, and Santi said that Ceballos wants to join Marseille. Important day to get full agreement. Now, El Chiringuito said that Real Betis have ruled out signing Dani Ceballos this summer. And earlier today, it was said that Ceballos has said yes to Marseille. And now Real Madrid are looking for a midfielder in order to let Ceballos leave to Marseille. The club wants 15 to 20 million euros to sell him or loan with a mandatory purchase. Now, there's an option of promoting Thiago to the first team if Dani Ceballos leaves, which is on the table. But the club prefers a more experienced midfielder to face the current season. Now, talking about a midfielder, Como have rejected Tottenham's offer of 70 million euros for Nico Paz. Real Madrid have a 10 million euro clause next summer, but they've told Como that they will compensate them in the future for the player. It's very likely that Nico Paz joins Real Madrid next year. And the Athletic also said that Como and Real Madrid are in talks to renegotiate the terms of Real Madrid options in Nico Paz's contract. And also, according to Di Marzio, Como are interested in signing Alex Jimenez. They are trying in these last hours to find out the extent of the possibility of completing the deal with Milan. Real Madrid have the option to buy him back. And according to Diario AS, Rodrigo Gois is staying at Real Madrid. Decision made, saga over. Who knows if this is true? And Lucas Vázquez is in talks to join Bayer Leverkusen, according to Fabrizio Romano. And well, Fabrizio just said, here we go. Leverkusen is getting relegated. Ramon Alvarez also said that Camavinga recently rejected a huge offer from Saudi Arabia. He wants to recover quickly and continue playing for Real Madrid. And according to Guillermo Ray and Mario Cortegana, Rodrigo had instructed his agents to look for a move this summer, but clubs interested were left with the impression that the player was not fully convinced about leaving Real Madrid. This week will be important to know what's next, and know that Pep Guardiola would be very happy to sign Rodrigo, but everything depends on what will happen with Savinho. Now, talking about Rodrigo, Ancelotti has not called up any Real Madrid player for this international break. Endrick is still recovering while the others have been given a rest. Rodrigo, Militao, and Vinny did not get called up. And while Ancelotti was explaining to Rodrigo and Neymar his decision, he said they perfectly know the idea of the national team. They have to play and be in good physical condition. If they want explanations, they can call me. I think Rodrigo has my number. I don't know if Neymar does, but he probably does. I have a lot of love for Rodrigo. Yesterday, he played very well for Real Madrid. It was his first game after a long time, so he still has time to recover and return to the national team. A player who plays in the national team must be 100% physically. It's important. Talking about being well, Jude Bellingham has not stopped working since return to Valdebebas. For several days, he has been working for more than 6 hours. He could return earlier, but the calm is conveying calmness to him. And Real Madrid players with A+ key passes in the match over the last 7 seasons. Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, and Arda Güler. And also last season, voice in the dressing room considered Mbappe to be shy. This season, his attitude on the pitch has changed drastically. He cannot be considered one of the team's big leaders. And lastly, Mbappe on IG. It's the last time you take my phone. And then Brahim posted this on IG. But I learned from this guy. Last time you take my phone, bro. And well, that was all the Real Madrid news that came out. Let me know what you guys thought about the news.